Hola, mi gente. It's your chica Myrtle Peña Calderon, and I am here with the amazingly wonderful and inspiring Michelle Rodriguez, who will be in the upcoming film Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, releasing March 31st. Bienvenida, Michelle.
Thank you. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm so happy to be chatting with you today. So let's get to it. It's such a wonderful film, which takes place in a mystical, fantastical, and very fun world. What was it like participating in a film that's set in a genre Latinos don't often see themselves in?
Mm-mm. I mean, I don't really think of it that way, you know. I think my biggest challenge, as a person, has been being a woman first and foremost. The Latin thing came later, just with ignorant people that I've come across, over the course of my career. But I don't really think about it like that, anymore. Like for me, like after 22, after traveling the world, like and seeing that I'm a human and a spinning thing in the middle of this vast emptiness, I really don't think of race. To me is like that's something that like dumb people do. And I'm sorry to call them that, but like to be fair, like I just don't think about that, and I'm not very patriotic. I love my Latinos. I love the culture that I come from. I love my parents. I love the music. I love the warmness of the culture, that kind of like hug that you give grandmas, that I don't know what to call it, but it is the essence of what it is to be an American Latina. I mean, I never thought of it like that. For me, a chance, an opportunity to play Holga, that was cool. Like, I just thought, oh man, wouldn't it be awesome? Finally, I get to play a warrior. Because I'm so good at channeling my anger, I made an entire career of it, that I thought to myself, this is perfect for me. And also, she's a girl with no filter. It's a very Germanic kind of Nordic quality to kind of say things how they are without thinking about how people feel about it. It's also one of the qualities I hold dear. So playing Holga came naturally to me, and I was just really happy that somebody saw me as Maite Michelle Rodriguez outside of Fast and Furious or Avatar or action movies set in modern time. So I was just super grateful that the boys like thought of me.
Well, something that I've loved always about your career, and this is segueing into my second question, is how you've always brought strong characters in all of your films. And it's just one of the things that I've found so inspiring because it's like, oh, I know Michelle's going to be in this movie. She's going to kick
Aw,
butt. She's going to take
Kevin.
names. So, what does it mean for you to continue this legacy of just being such an incredibly strong person in all of your films within this universe?
To tell you the truth, Mama, I think that was just survival. I was just surviving, you know what I mean? It was the only genre, action movies were the only genre where they wouldn't make me kiss some guy's ass all day, in a movie. That I found it boring. Girls chasing guys around and it's like romance and then drama, and anybody who take a woman seriously, she had to be in a relationship in a movie and it's all about the guy, and I'm just like, ugh, can I fall asleep, please? So for me, it was an escape. And my path in my career has always been escaping and finding freedom. It was the only place that I could find freedom was imitating men. To be sad, it's not a true feminine force for me. Like I feel as I've gotten older and I've discovered my own femininity and my softness, my soft power, I honestly don't think that I've been able to explore that in a movie, really. Because the only place that they ever give a woman a platform to do that, usually when I was growing up or when I was in the industry over the course of these 20 years or so, has always been through a relationship with a guy. And it's all about the guy in the end. And I'm just like, oh, so boring. Even Fast and Furious, like to be fair, like we've got the longest running relationship, but thank God, I'm with Vin and he like gives me my freedom, because otherwise I would have left a long time ago. It's just, it's interesting, we're in an interesting place. Thank God finally now I feel like women have more of an opportunity to grab the microphone and explore what that's like to speak for themselves. And it's been a long time coming. And I think that when that happens, we as women on earth are going to discover new things about ourselves as we like are free to explore what it is to be us, without the male input for once. So we'll see what happens, you know. And I'm glad. I think a step towards comedy, for me, is a step outside of all the anger and the masculinity and the violence that I've been a part of in my career. And I think moving forward in my older age, I find more affinity towards that world. Like for me, it's like a dream come true working with these boys and having fun and doing like an 80s style, you know, take the family to a movie, feel good when you leave the movie theater kind of flick. Because I feel like my entire career has just been violence and anger. And I'm kind of over it. I'm kind of bored of myself. So it was refreshing to play something a little different.
I love that. Michelle, thank you so much.
Thank you.